Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Wanderlei Silva and Chuck Liddell. You know, there's just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed, and that certainly applies to this young man. Punches and bunches, as good a combination striking game as we've seen in the UFC in years, and you gotta think the accumulation of punches, which have worn down lesser opponents, could wear down his opponent here tonight. It's one thing to see the hand speed on film, it's another thing to see it in your face on fight night. We'll see how this matchup plays out tonight.
Chuck Liddell will go down in history of one of the greatest fighters in the history of the UFC. The UFC light heavyweight champion during his reign was one of the most feared fighters in the sport, with devastating knockout victories of the elite of his era.
Well, you cannot properly tell the history of mixed martial arts without mentioning this man, the axe murderer, the Brazilian brawler, Wanderlei Silva, as crowd-pleasing a style as this sport has ever seen, and he's got the resume to back it up as well. Longest winning streak in Pride history, former Pride middleweight champion, Wanderlei Silva, back for more with all eyes on him here tonight.
Wanderlei Silva is the former Pride middleweight champion and one of the greatest fighters to ever come out of Brazil. His aggression is second to none, and his highlight reel is a true thing of violent beauty.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the Axe Murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, ready to go here with live action from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. So Wanderlei Silva back in the octagon here tonight. A lot of fan support in the building as usual. And let's see how early on he chooses to attack here. At times we have seen Wanderlei wait to see what the opponent... Oh!
He's in trouble right now. And here's the end. Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. Boom.
All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision. So as this guy makes the walk here tonight, let's talk about the kicking technique. It is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph anything. He gets his foot to the target blindingly fast. Shades of Edson Barboza, the foot off the canvas to the target as quick as anyone you'll ever see. Guys don't even see it coming. His opponent's certainly weary of those lightning fast kicks. coming into the octagon tonight.
If there's one thing you have to watch out for Chuck Liddell, it's the overhand right. He has very solid takedown defense and very solid takedowns of his own, but he likes to keep the fight standing.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh! Massive kick to the body, lands flush.
Hard straight punch. Nice leg kick.
Good sequence of kicks there by Wanderlei Silva. Oh! Oh, man, defensively leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up. Oh, nice strike landed there by Silva.
Good combination so far from both men. He feints with the kick.
And he connects there. Whoa! He's got him hurt here. Oh!
Big overhand. Powerful left hand.
Nice kick landed there by the
Big
Iceman.
kick to the head. He's stunned. This could be it. He's rocked. Big shot. Oh!
Goes down again.
Big straight punch.
Oh, wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
And here's the end of the fight. Let's see it here again. And here we see it again. Right on the button.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the ex-murderer, Silva.
So with style points, as always, the ex-murderer Wanderlei Silva is your winner here tonight. And it's so hard when you have this reputation for putting on a show to not just... So as this knockout force makes his way to the octagon, Joe, this is not a guy you want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade punches with. You get in a slugfest with this guy, more often than not, you're concussed, twitching on the canvas. You can be sure he'll be looking to make contact and find a home for those heavy hands early and often. Power for days, power in all of his strikes. Scary, scary addition to this division, and a guy who a lot of people believe will be an immediate contender.
Liddell has one of the most famous fighting styles in the sport. He keeps the fight on the feet and looks for the knockout. He has fantastic takedown defense, crazy power in his hands, and if he ever does get taken to the ground, he tends to just pop right back to his feet.
All right, so here he is, the axe-murderer, Wanderlei Silva. This guy has Hall of Fame written all over him, and when it comes to pleasing crowds and putting on a show, this guy wrote the book on it. Huge fan bases, not just in Japan, but all over the world. And for Wanderlei Silva, you can expect him to move forward with bad intentions once again here tonight.
Wanderlei is a very dangerous striker. He attacks with relentless power strikes from outside and vicious knee strikes from the clinch. He's also got a tremendous amount of experience against world-class grapplers and is well prepared to fight on the ground if necessary.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting the member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment
Ready
here.
to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go here with live action as we get underway from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Well, no secret as to what Wanderlei Silva is going to be trying to do in this one here tonight. It is going to be to land kicks low, to land punches high, and ultimately get yet another knockout for what is one of the best highlight reels this sport has ever seen. Joe, how do you think he approaches this challenge tonight?
One of Chuck Liddell's best weapons, without a doubt, is his thunderous right hook.
Oh, slips and then rips. Beautifully done.
He's doing a very nice job protecting his head here.
Beautiful straight punch there by Silva.
Caught him with a punch.
Like it did stun him a little bit.
He could be it right here.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh!
Oh, straight right. Silva's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target.
Whoa! Oh, he's getting hit.
Oh, he might be out. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, you're playing with fire there. He left the body wide open there, and he has shown an increase.
Oh,
huge right hand!
He is hurt here.
Whoa!
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh! What a leg kick.
Oh!
And now they clinch up. Oh, head kick!
No!
That hurt him.
Oh!
Big right hand punch for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, a pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
Let's see this again. Great angle here. Boom! Right on the button.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Call a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the ex-murderer, Silva.
So the ex-murderer Wanderlei Silva gets his hand raised yet again. He's had a lot of big moments inside the octagon, but you can argue what he was able to accomplish tonight will go down as one of his signature wins. Wanderlei Silva lighting up this arena yet again here tonight.
Came to do damage, not hurt anybody. In the same club that used to turf everybody. I put in 25 hours, I outworked everybody. Turned down big money, I know my worth. I'm not anybody, don't let them hold you down. I'm from the bottom, that's where they hold you down. Sink or swim, don't you drown. I'm with my circle, let's go do rounds. Do what you wanna, I do what I wanna, I know. You are who you really are when you're alone. But I stay so solid with the bros, hypered up, whoa. Turn up the baseline, I don't ever watch no face, even when I'm on FaceTime. Give me more time, all I wanna see is tears of joy, that's a war cry. And we all die, but when you live a life,
All right, so here he is, the axe-murderer, the Brazilian brawler, Wanderlei Silva. So many young fighters have patented their style off of Wanderlei's style. The consummate crowd pleaser, the consummate fighter's fighter, and really no man under that pride banner accomplished as much as Wanderlei Silva did in his prime. Now let's see how much is left in the tank. You know Wanderlei's gonna press forward. Let's see if he can find a home for those power shots here tonight.
Back in pride, Wanderlei Silva's career was one savage knockout-filled win streak. He has a very aggressive striking style, years of Muay Thai experience, and can deliver a lot of damage from inside the clinch.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and a former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the This man is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, the ex-murderer, And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
For days, maybe weeks, maybe even months, to come see an Oracle of the Dead in Sacramento. You drank this narcotic compound that is probably making you somewhat hallucinate. You're breathing in the sulfuric gas, also probably making you hallucinate, and probably really sick. You're going down through this dark, terrifying tunnel, and once you talk to an Oracle of the Dead themselves, they've probably given you some horrifying answers, or strangely accurate ones. You then try to ascend, and you're going through this terrifying maze with ghosts trying to follow you out of the underworld. This sounds absolutely horrifying. Why isn't there a movie about this yet? Like, stop making shitty remakes and make something about this, please. It's a lot like an ancient version of a haunted house. It's also an ancient creepy blanket set it into, but of course you're not looking any scarier than that anymore. Looking at you was this slight provocative figure who taught a necromancy of legendary variability with form of human kindness. Now, a little warning on this next story, it's pretty gross. It's probably a lot more gross than what you will see in this movie. According to the story, the tyrant wished to communicate with his deceased wife because she had taken a bunch of his money and buried it in one military woods. When Harry Anders' representatives consulted her, the spirit of Melissa, his wife. Melissa refused to reveal the location of the hidden money, meaning he hated her, he loved her. Do not tell that asshole where you can get all this money. Used specifically because he had failed to bury her clothes when she died, leaving her cold in the underworld. Now, according to other sources, it was because he had buried her in her least favorite dress, and she wanted to burn a bunch of clothes so she would have better dancing in the afterlife. And honestly, fucking blackmailing your husband from the grave, pretty badass. We don't talk enough about Melissa. To prove her identity, Melissa mentioned something only her husband knew of. And she said this in front of a whole bunch of other people. Her servants, his advisors, the people who had helped conjure her. Melissa said, and I quote, unfortunately, he had put his loaf in her cold oven. He had put his loaf in her cold oven. And look, these are the points that I try to not laugh when researching ancient history, because the phrasing is very interesting. It paints a very strong picture, a very unfortunately strong picture. Anyways, look, when Harry Ander heard this, remember, he was this big scary tyrant, he immediately got terrified that everyone would find out that he had porked his dead wife. So, terrified of her possible vengeance from beyond the grave, and his little secret getting out, he immediately commanded all the clothes in the village to be burned for her. So there's another method of divination with the dead, of necromantia in ancient Greece, and it actually involves these little ceramic lamps. You've probably seen them. I'm going to put a picture up on screen, because I don't know where mine is right now. Here you go, right here. Imagine it like this. Put my hand up for a second. The diviner uses the lamp as a means of attracting spirits to the flame. This practice is called lapodomancy, which is really hard to say. It's like people want to say lapodomancy, but it's lapadamancy. Lampadamancy? Probably lampadamancy. Anyways, it's divination using an oil lamp, okay? You get a bowl of water, you run the oil lamp, conjure the dead, and we will be testing it out. So we're doing a ritual conjuration of the dead, and I'm working with Mythic Cash with a Kyrie. I will be doing staff XIV 45975, the words of the lamp. That whole area was called New Spain. Why do y'all keep acting like the Spanish didn't create Latin America? Like, how do y'all think Spanish, a European language, Catholicism, a European religious practice came to Latin America? That the indigenous people
season have gone well recently?
Yeah, Theon, Perife, EA. Come down to the light of this lamp, appear to this youth, and ask from me about that which I am asking here today. Iaiolo, Therenzo, Fishkemea, Kilo, Lak Fansambla, Yerai, Barbarathai, Arpon, Gainaf, Brisentendo Fry, Garhai, Balamenthrai, Many Bar Akai Guy, Kek, Rin Skalma, Aryan Sarba, Messingrif, Niptimech, Marco Haram, Ilan, Kak, Brimayano, Sengen by, Goigai, Laikam, Arimio.
Be nuclear. So
I adjure you the restless by the light of this lamp.
I have heard the news that the United
And I need everyone to calm down
Please
for
come
2 seconds
forth.
and actually listen, because what just happened with Venezuela is way bigger than people think.
Oh no, here we go, let me guess. Bad guy captured, freedom wins, cue the bald eagle?
Exactly. That's the fairy tale version. Here's reality. The U.S. just removed the leader of a sovereign country without Congress, without a declaration of war, and without anyone voting on it.
So, not a rescue, not diplomacy. That's a straight-up president.
A terrifying one. Because now the message is, if the president decides you're a problem, the rules don't matter.
People keep saying, relax, no American lives were lost.
Yeah. You don't just pop into a country, grab their president and dip.
You stay.
You occupy. And then come the cartels, the loyalists, the militias, the people who don't want foreign boots on their land.
Which means resistance, which means body bags. Eventually.
And let's be clear, Venezuela is not attacking us. This isn't self-defense.
So what is it?
Oil, power, leverage. Same reason it's always been.
Ah yes, the greatest hits album, Iraq, Libya, Afghanistan.
Different countries, same script, sell it as justice, call it stability, promise it'll be quick.
And somehow it's never quick.
Here's the part people are missing. Venezuela has the largest oil reserves on Earth. Not Saudi, Venezuela.
Which becomes very convenient when everyone's talking about Iran.
Exactly. The Strait of Hormuz controls about 20% of global oil. Any conflict there explodes prices overnight.
Unless you already control another oil superpower.
Bingo. Energy leverage gone, risk tolerance goes up.
So this isn't just about Venezuela.
No, it's about positioning. And Venezuela just became the first domino.
And people are cheering because they heard the word dictator and stopped thinking.
That's the trick. They always make it sound moral until the occupation starts.
So let me get this straight. No vote, no war declaration, foreign takeover, massive resources involved.
Yep.
And we're supposed to believe this ends cleanly?
If you believe that, you haven't been paying attention for the last 30 years.
So what now?
Now we watch carefully, because once the rules are gone, they don't come back.
And if you're clapping without asking who benefits, who pays, and who bleeds,
You're not informed, you're just entertained. All right, I need everyone.
one's talking about Iran.
Exactly. If a country grab their president and dip,
You stay.
you occupy. And then come the cartels, the loyalists, the militias, and without anyone voting on it.
So, not a rescue, not diplomacy. That's a body.
Largest oil reserves on Earth. Not Saudi, Venezuela.
Which becomes very convenient when everyone's talking about Iran.
Exactly. The Strait of Hormuz controls about 20% of global oil. Any conflict there explodes prices overnight.
Unless you already control another oil superpower.
So we are going to run the country until such time as we can do it safe, proper.
Goodbye, Grandpa. Never, ever, ever leave a planchette on the board. It's like leaving your front door open. And again, what's a really good idea to use with a Ouija board that the Victorians definitely would not have approved of. Talking to demons. They're very chatty. I'm gonna call up
Peter,
King Penguin.
why is a 2,400-year-old book about pizza?
Also from the Ars Goetia. That's the guy. Hellll.
What?
K-I-N-G, and there's some Roman scholars. title. P. I know, I can feel it. He knows like everything. You could ask him literally anything. What happens in a human air height? F. A. Oh. Well, I would have assumed so. Yes, you specified. T. H. E. P. V from L. I knew it. A. N. E. F. E. L. The playing spelling. Yes. Yeah. What's the worst movie in your opinion? A. E. On. E. M. L. I.
Did you know that Super Dragon Ball Z, despite its low profile, is actually one of the best games of its era? Unlike the Budokai title, it featured a unique customization system with never-before-seen character variants. I'm thinking in particular of Mecha Frieza, who could be equipped with an ultra-powerful rocket launcher capable of dealing massive damage. Did you know that These tomatoes are reproduced synthetically. Only the memories of the sweet, flavorful original. If we keep repeating the process, this fruit will eventually become the real thing. Who would win in a fight between Batman and Absolute Batman? I mean, it's the only one going to win. But guys, we aren't getting the privileges that women have in society. Women they don't have to sign up for the draft. There are a million cultural expectations that put women in an advantageous position, especially with dating. There's also, of course, like custody, been slightly as harshly as men. Guys, my movie club again. We would say the privileges that women have put women in the legal system in general, that overwhelmingly does not punish women even slightly as harshly as men. So whenever I hear women want equality, when the fuck are you going to sign up for the draft? Guys, my movie flopped again. Even Sydney. That's the fourth one in a row.
I'd never given much thought to how I would die, but being haunted by ancient Greek spirit was exactly what I had in mind. In ancient Greece, strange things would
But you have to understand there's a privileges.
I don't believe in free speech. Before you ask, yes, I'm an American. Germany has laws against people showing the Nazi salute or saying Nazi phrases because Germany is actually sorry for the Holocaust and they've paid reparations. America clearly isn't sorry for any of what it has done to any minority, including black folks, Native Americans, the Japanese, etc. In the past couple of years, there has been this trend of filming racists while they scream slurs and go on a tirade, all because someone spoke Spanish or wore a t-shirt they didn't like. This should be a criminal offense. I'm far more interested in the right of my countrymen to walk around unharassed by bigots than I am in the right of said bigots to terrorize people based on the color of their skin. Halal and kosher meat should be the only meat we eat. I just saw that other ignorant post with literally zero facts in it, so I thought I'd counter that argument. The definition of halal and kosher is that the animal has to be humanely raised. Honestly,
I got a combo for what you got. Oh, snap.
And I was trapped. Alone.
My husband helps me.
And I was trapped looking at guess.
My husband helps me.
your government after their perfect republic. Necromancer.
Alright, so let's then. You remember funny today? Millions is actually this is what happened. Alright, let's get everyone. I get your noses, right? Via my actual pictures, like pictures I've actually taken myself. Say, why are all or most of the noses missing except the skinny nose? Alright, so today I'm going to show who had big African noses. And then people say that they were broken off to hide that they look like Africans, okay? Alright, so today we will actually debunk this thing. And like I said, I'll be using photos that I've taken myself. Alright, so first off, I don't know why people think that all the noses were broken off. Like legit, one of the statue's nose is broken. There's another one. That's easily protected. Yeah, but how does someone have two types of noses? As you can see, which is clearly a straight nose. And my question is,
Survivorship bias. Survivorship bias is getting to that versus won't survive because someone else not to keep track of
Mr.
and
Lenny
keep
himself.
record of. That means we're left with a skewed historical record. And in this case,
Alright, so
one that
let's talk
mainly
about the
highlights male
microbials.
experience.
Now, this is a story I didn't really want to get into because it is about 50% fiction, 50% truth. But anywho,
So let's But that doesn't mean women's love stories do not exist. It just means we have to dig a little bit deeper. Also, keep the fit. You guys like the makeup today?
It was because of Check After the Hours work that it was scientifically proved that Egyptians were black.
Before we dive into lesbian butt skulls and gothic street drama, let's analyze male-on-male love in ancient Egypt because that's where the receipts are.
by the way, you know when people, alright, so you know when people usually think of slavery, they usually think of people. Alright, so it's gonna have you.
Regardless of this, scholars have debated their relationship endlessly. Of course, because when can scholars ever agree on anything? Were they lovers, brothers, joined twins? No, seriously, there was a scholar who wrote a paper suggesting that they were twins.
Until I came to Portugal. At the time, Malta was under the rule of the Order of the Knights of St. John.
Now, speaking as an identical twin myself, I can confidently say I would be caught neither
They
dead
were also known as the hospitaller, which was controlled by the
But hey, maybe these historians have a different
Catholic
idea of
Church.
what it means to
It
have
was
a
common for the knights under the Catholic Church to keep Muslim slaves captured from conflicts with the Ottoman Empire and North African states. In fact, in Lagos, Portugal, where the first major slave market thrived, dealt in Arab and Moorish slaves before sub-Saharan Africans became the main commodity. They captured Muslim sailors, soldiers, and civilians during raids and naval battles, turning them into slaves. These slaves were used for various labor. The 1749 Muslim slave revolt on the island of Malta was a significant event in history, and I never learned about it until I came to Portugal. At the time, Malta was under the rule of the Order of the Knights of St. John.
Much like the Oneiriocriticon in ancient Greece. In this particular text, Jesus calls for a certain...
You ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. Oh, nice punch there by Chuck Liddell. Spinning back fist is there. Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Chuck Liddell. Rock'em sock him out of the suit here. How clean is that jab by Silva? Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Ooh!
Hurt with that overhand. He's clearly hurt. Nice leg kick. Went for the head kick.
He's trying to bear to stun him.
He's hurt badly. He's just hanging on here right now.
Oh!
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? He rocked him. He's in big trouble.
Joey missed with that straight right attempt. That kick blocked by the Iceman.
Oh, what a leg kick.
Silva gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Straight right hand now, just misses. Past the 2-minute mark in round 1.
Nice inside leg kick.
He's gotten hurt here.
Oh, very nice.
He's hurt.
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you want to talk about execution, and he just couldn't have done it any better than that. He is known for his kicks, and that was just a perfectly placed and timed kick. Full force, landed flush, full extension with the leg, and you knew that if his opponent didn't get the guard up, that was going to be the end of the night, and he went goodnight.
Watch this again here. Ba-boom!
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the ex-murderer,
Well, it has been a career full of signature wins, and Wanderlei Silva adds to that total here tonight. I thought he had the complete MMA game going. He was at his violent best, and it is going to take a big effort out of these fellow contenders to... Very interesting stylistic matchup forthcoming here. You got to think this fighter is trying to figure out how to get the fight to the ground at all costs to use his beautiful guard-cutting ability. Cuts it as well as anybody in this division. And it's not just the technique. It's the athleticism that allows him to be so successful and get that advantageous position on the ground. A lot of guys just haven't seen seamless transitions like the ones brought to the table by this young man. We'll see if this fight goes to the canvas, if he has the advantage we expect him to have. Well, with much fanfare, here he is, the axe murderer, the Brazilian brawler, Wanderlei Silva, back for more here tonight. And this guy is really responsible for putting on some of the biggest and best shows in the history of mixed martial arts. His patented walk there in Japan over the years. This man is a force to be reckoned with, still at this stage of his career, as Wanderlei Silva makes his much-anticipated return here tonight.
Wanderlei Silva will go down in history as one of the most aggressive fighters the world has ever seen. He is the quintessential berserker Muay Thai striker out of the Chuta Box camp of Brazil.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC, a light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, the ex-murderer on the left, Silva! And when the action begins, referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, a lot of UFC history has been made within these very walls. Good to have you with us tonight as we get underway from Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Oh, strong punch there. Oh!
Big shots! Nice! Oh! He hurt him! Whoa! Nasty combinations here. Head kick! Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming, and really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Check out this angle here. Boom! Out cold.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the ex-murderer of Silva!
So Vanderlei Silva gets his hand raised here tonight. This is a fighter who has made a career of not just winning, but entertaining. Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay at his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
Chuck Liddell is one of the most devastating knockout artists the UFC's light heavyweight division has ever known. He is also one of the very first fighters to use his wrestling to keep fights standing, to deliver devastating knockout blows.
Well, you cannot properly tell the history of mixed martial arts without mentioning this man, the axe murderer, the Brazilian brawler, Vanderlei Silva, as crowd-pleasing a style as this sport has ever seen, and he's got the resume to back it up as well. Longest winning streak in Pride history, former pro...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. That's a clean left right there, Joe. Connects with the punch there. Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked though by the Hall of Famer, the Iceman Chuck Liddell.
Oh! He got hurt very, very badly. High kick! He hurt him! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush. Watch the shot here, Joe. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Chuck Liddell.
Good defense there.
The Iceman gets touched by that kick there. Leg kick now, Joe.
Oh, his leg kicks are brilliant here. He got tagged there.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at the... Whoa!
He's in big, big trouble.
Whoa!
Vicious combinations. Oh, another one!
He's got him Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, very nice.
Silva goes for the clinch now. Looks like a recovery mechanism here, Joe. Oh!
He's hurt to the body. You can tell that shot
Huge
hurt bad.
liver kick. That might do it.
He gets hurt again to the body.
The left hook hits home.
Oh, he tagged him. He's hurt here. Oh, vicious knee to the body.
Another knockdown.
Hard hook. Body kick, look at that. Nice leg kick. Oh, he's out.
Oh, he's out.
A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Well, yeah, Joe, that fight was over as soon as that kick made contact. And with this particular striker, you are playing with poison if you don't get that guard up. You know these kicks are coming. You know they're coming in bunches. And that was a near-perfect land. Nailed the target. Full extension on the kick. And that's one of the better highlights we've seen here recently inside the octagon.
Look at this. I mean, just stiff.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about... Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic. If the takedown defense holds up, figures to have a pronounced advantage on the feet.
Chuck Liddell will go down in history of one of the greatest fighters in the history of the UFC. The UFC light heavyweight champion during his reign was one of the most feared fighters in the sport with devastating knockout victories of the elite of his era.
Well, my friend, I swear for good.
All right, so here he is, the axe-murderer, Vanderlei Silva. This guy has Hall of Fame written all over him, and when it comes to pleasing crowds and putting on a show, this guy wrote the book on it. Huge fan bases, not just in Japan, but all over the world. And for Vanderlei Silva, you can expect him to move forward with bad intentions once again here tonight.
Vanderlei Silva is the former Pride middleweight champion and one of the greatest fighters to ever come out of Brazil. His aggression is second to none, and his highlight reel is a true thing of violent beauty.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Iceman, Chuck And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, the Axe-Murderer, Vanderlei Silva! And And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. All right, Vanderlei Silva back in the octagon tonight. We'll see if